break a massive story in the next 48 hours about a Lyft driver who went through hell. Right? Their slogan says, drive toward what matters. What matters to me, one of the main reasons I make this channel, is safety for drivers and for riders. I don't ignore safety for riders. Both are equally important. But this individual met with me. He drove from far, from Riverside, used to drive in San Francisco. And I don't want any driver ending up like this, right? This is his chest. I'm not going to reveal his face. His face, stitches, blood everywhere. What this guy went through. So I consulted with him. I read the police report. I promised him not to reveal his face and name yet. He's going to give me the green light in 48 hours, and it's going to be extremely, extremely embarrassing to Lyft. Because I tell you what, Lyft, I'll tell you what, Logan Green and John Zimmer, I took the time to go and meet with this individual. Didn't charge him. I care about the drivers. You don't care about your drivers. I care about the drivers. And I gave him all the advice, the attorneys, the media contacts, how to break the story, because it is beyond newsworthy. And let me tell you, in the police report, I saw the police report, right? When the rider, when this Lyft rider admits, I saw blood. He had his Miranda rights read to him. The police said, we're reading you Miranda rights. Whatever you're going to say now can be held against you. So he was so proud of what he did to this Lyft driver, right? I saw blood coming down his eyebrows, and I was going to finish him off. This guy was in rage. He was raging, right? I hit him baseball style. I don't have to say more. And the full story, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to break it in 48 hours. It is going to be on all news channels. It's going to be on TV. It's going to be on Dustin's channel, on my channel, on every single channel, right? Because this story will shake the core of your gig job, right? This will freak you out, my friends. This will make you think twice if you want to go back out there again. And the fact that they're riders of this caliber in Riverside ordering trips, I have a message for the rider. I'm getting involved. I am going to sink you like you have never sunk before. We're going to put you away. Right now you're in custody, right? And we are going to make your life a nightmare, because this driver did not deserve to go through the hell that he did, right? So I'm going to personally get involved. The nicest, sweetest guy that went through hell. And that's just his body. Wait till you see his face, right? So lawyers are going to move in on Lyft. Lawyers are going to move in on this individual in Riverside. And we're going to shut this guy down, this rider down. Good. And I'm going to tell you what, I've already got all the information on this guy, right? Who he's affiliated with, what he does, and we're going to sink this guy, right? I don't mean like sink him, put him under the ground, not that, right? I need to clarify that. But he's going to sit behind bars for what he did to this driver. That promise I made to that driver today, that I'm going to get involved. So I've already supplied him all the media contacts, all the attorneys, coordinate exactly how this is going to go down tomorrow and the next day. And then we're going to break the story. You're going to see this all over YouTube. One of the main reasons this individual reached out to me is because Lyft tried to silence him, send him documentation, non-disclosure. Don't talk about this. No, we Lyft, listen to me. We're going to talk about this. This is going to be national news, right? We're not signing your stupid non-disclosures. And I'm glad I made that video, because this guy immediately came forward and said, this just happened to me. He drove all the way from out there in Riverside to meet me today, to share the police report with me, 30 photos, dash cam footage, everything is going to go live in 48 hours, right? And I want you all to help me spread the story on Facebook, in the media, because we truly need to drive toward what matters. And that is safety. We need to drive towards safety, and we need to drive towards better earnings. No driver should ever have to be bludgeoned like this and cut up like this in the face, in the body. And the details are gruesome. But out of respect to this driver, I'm not going to drop his name. We're not going to drop the whole story yet. That's what I'm saying. He now has 48 hours to get his act together, meet with the media where it happened. The media will eat the story up. It's huge, right? And the reason why I want him to go ahead is because, again, it confirms that video that I made. They will try and force you to sign that non-disclosure and offer a guy like this peanuts, and I'm talking a few dollars, to shut up and not let the world hear the real story. Lyft, the real story will be revealed in 48 hours. And my promise to you, dear driver, is that I'm going to get fully involved on all levels. Because this story shook me up. The story shook me up, right? And if I can get involved and if I can make a change, or if we can really truly drive towards what matters, safety, right, then I'm on the journey of achieving my goal, changing the safety and tightening up the safety. Because that person that ordered that vehicle and did that, and there's one thing that saved this guy: try to smash him with a pole in the head, and the driver fell back into the car, and the guy hit the top of the car. And if you see how big the dent is in the top of the car, had that pole connected with the driver, it would have just split his entire head open. The metal of that car, and you know the door frame is powerful. You should see the door frame, right? It was all captured on footage, on dash cam. The guy screaming and pleading for his life. When I heard those screams, when I saw the footage, I got chills. I got chills right now. And I said to myself, my word to you, my friend, is to hold Lyft accountable for this. They created this mess. They will pay.